back to
Hashtag just saying.
I am Tara. Somebody else can say a name.
I'm Slow Sean.
I'm Jose.
Jalapeno on a steak.
Indeed. Joseph.
Tara.
Joseph.
Jose.
Right. Yes. Okay.
Okay, Jose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's... Let me tell you, nothing... Usually it happens on the show. Nothing pisses me off more than technical difficulties. Because technology is supposed to make our lives better.
Yeah.
Most of the time it doesn't. So...
It tries.
I was talking to somebody about that. Well,
It does not
today.
try. Well, did you really? Now,
Yeah.
what was the catalyst of your conversation?
Catalyst.
Yeah.
I'm used to using the machine for the past 3 years,
Yeah.
so it's nothing new to me. But when they come in, I take their hand, put it on the machine.
Yeah.
We all look at the screen. We see the fingerprints show up nice and clear. Like, oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sure it is. And I tell them about how, using this machine should be a lot better and easier.
Yeah.
But the machine's picky.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's got 2 numbers that it has to pass, I think 50
Mm-hmm.
for the prints to pass.
Ridge count?
Kind of. Well, the top one's for clarity.
Yeah.
The other one, I'm not sure what it means.
Okay.
But I get like the 90s here and the 90s there.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes the machine will reject it.
Mm.
So it's going to be a picky little bitch.
Picky bitch. I was just going to say, what a picky bitch.
Like, nah, maybe later.
Wow.
Like you're in the 90s here, like 93 and 92. Like, why the
Yeah.
hell are you rejecting this?
I don't know. That's...
Machine.
Well, here's the thing, like, I work at, I'm like a lot of people, I've been working from home most days, and I got up and did my thing, came in here to start working, went to turn the studio lights on because they make the day a little more pleasant. I can make it whatever color I want.
Ooh.
If I'm feeling purple, it's purple.
You feeling blue?
A lot of times, yes, I am feeling blue. Usually if I have to work. And so, but I went to turn them on this morning and I could not get them to turn on.
Oh.
And I went, son of a bitch. So I was just working from the regular lamp. And it was so, like, Jay texted me and I'm like, I can't get the lights to turn on. And he goes, oh, well, you have the desk lamp, right? And I said, yeah, but it's so bleak. I was like, it's so damn bleak in here.
It's like a dungeon.
Yeah. I was like, and I have to stay in here like 9 hours now, in the middle of the bleakness. And so after work, by the way, am I in frame? Can anybody see if I'm in
Yes.
frame? Okay.
Yep.
Good. I moved back a little bit. I didn't know if I was gonna. All right. So I
You
changed
can
out.
tilt this way, because...
Huh?
Yeah,
We
you
could
can tilt a
tilt
little
that
bit
way.
towards you if you want.
Oh, that means I have to.
You're in frame. But
Add
means
adjust.
I have to.
I have this
do
extra room
stuff.
right here,
Yeah.
so we can,
There we go.
There you go.
And we're back.
Okay. That's a quick PS.
Still standing.
Yeah. Quick PS, we air the first
penis? What?
30 or 40 minutes on YouTube. So if you're listening on the audio, you can jump over and watch that. For the YouTube folks, you can listen to the whole show
Listen.
on iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher.
I'll be, if Stitcher ever goes away, I'm still going to do that. Google Play.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on with Google Play. I think it's YouTube Play. I don't know what the hell.
Keep playing.
I know. Play on. Spotify
Go out and spot us.
and Anchor.
And drop your anger. Listen to us.
Okay. So what happened was I ended up switching out the power supplies, and then I got it to come on. So I guess it was a power supply issue. Luckily, I have like 3 or 4 of those. Like I have these lights around the inside of my fireplace mantle, so I can turn that on. I know mantle, so I can turn that on.
I miss mantle.
And they actually broke.
Actually?
They actually broke a
The
kind
mold.
of. They broke a little bit. So I took the power supply from that because I'm like I gotta replace those anyway. So anyway, so Jay came in and he goes, "You got the lights to work?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, I said, yeah, the power supply. I swapped it out, and he goes, oh, would you Frankenstein to get that to work? I said, no. I'm not performing surgery on plugs.
Scalpel.
Yeah. So Tuesday, terrific Tuesday, I was home. There was, who was that? It was, on like Channel 5. Anybody watch, when you were growing up, watch Channel 5? There was a, it was either the guy who did sports or the frickin' guy who did the weather. Whenever he was done with the thing, he would say, like, whatever day it was, he'd say, like, have a fantastic Friday, or have a terrific Tuesday, have a wonderful Wednesday. Like, nobody...
So what Monday and Thursday?
Have a, I don't know,
Magnificent Monday.
Have a manic Monday.
Super Saturday.
But only if you're in the Bengals. And, I don't know, Super Saturday.
F me Friday.
I don't remember what Thursday was. It would have to be another...
Thursday.
There would have to be another T
Thursday,
thing.
Thursday?
Have a terrific Tuesday. Have a thankful Thursday. I don't know.
Well, Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday, so
It
that
is.
That would make sense. Oh,
It would.
Oh.
I lost you a little bit.
Hello.
No, I got
I'm
it.
still here.
No, you just
I didn't go anywhere.
you dipped in volume a little. I was fixing it. You're not supposed.
Baby.
Don't draw attention to it. So Tuesday I was home. Terrific Tuesday. I was home and I finally got a package I've been waiting since the beginning of fucking December for.
Yay!
Damn.
Now here's the thing, right?
Right.
Exactly. The thing that I bought. The thing that I bought.
Was it the correct package?
It was the right package, so at least I have that going for me.
All right.
It's these little fruit slices, and you know what? They're literally right over here.
Oh, I can see them.
Yeah. So I don't know if anybody ever knows these. It's these little fruit slices. See these? I know I'm far away from the camera.
And pause.
Yeah. These little fruit slices, right?
Jelly.
And they're like
jelly beans.
yeah, they're like jelly, and they have a little bit of a sugar coating on them. My grandmother used to get them at the holidays. That's a big time for
At
them.
the holidays.
At the holidays only. It was a very holiday thing to do.
Where is that place?
So I thought, she got them in a candy store or something. So I thought to be extra festive this year because, well, not this year, but for 2020 Christmas.
Past holiday season.
For 2020 Christmas, I thought I'd be extra festive because it was a shit year.
It was.
Right? So I said, I'll be extra festive. I'll get the little fruit slices my grandmother used to get. Won't that be fun? I'll bring them over to my nephew's place. We'll have some fruit slices for Christmas, right? Yeah, that worked out well for me, didn't it? Because I just fucking got them this week.
Hey, next year's.
Now I have to eat 2 tubs of fruit slices.
Same for Easter.
All by myself. By the time Easter comes, they'll probably be stale, dude.
Or Valentine's.
If you're stale, you can skip
I don't know.
across them.
Maybe I can make them into
In the Super
a
Bowl.
heart.
Have them during the Super Bowl.
Have them during the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. My team's not in there. I might as well eat lemons.
Nope.
Those are because Jay came in and he looked at the tub the other day and he's like, oh, so you're enjoying your fruit slices? I said, yeah, because I'll have them while I'm working just, to mindlessly munch on something. I said, I'm avoiding the yellows. I don't like those lemon. I don't like lemon anything. Oh, I'll drink a lemonade. I'll enjoy the shit out of lemonade. That's it. That's as far as I go on lemon. I don't like lemon anything else. I don't like lemon pie. I don't like lemon.
My coworker's allergic to lemon, so.
I wish I was. I wish I was.
You get me a tea, but no lemon. I'm like, it comes with it. He's like, then never mind. I'm like, all right.
Gonna give him cardiac arrest.
I know.
Was there lemon in this? Better call 911. No, I don't like I don't like lemon. I don't like lemon desserts. It's funny is sometimes my mom will make or buy a lemon dessert for Sunday dinner, and she'll put it on the table and then look at me and go, "Not for you." I'm like, Mom. She's like, I may have something else for you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I also hate cheesecake.
I love cheesecake.
Do you really?
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
awesome.
I hate cheesecake. I don't like the consistency of it.
Okay.
You know that mouth feel? It's like,
Like a pasty feeling.
I don't know. I don't know. It's squishy. It's squishy. Yeah, I don't know how else
You
to
like the
describe
graham
it.
cracker?
I don't like. Well, I don't. It's not the graham cracker. It's just the consistency of the dessert itself. There's that. What is it? Tiramisu. I hate tiramisu. It's like wet bread to me. Wet bread. I'm
It's
serious.
the greatest thing since sliced bread. Just put some water on
Don't put water on the bread.
it. Don't put water
Butter
on
your bread.
Oh, butter it. Don't water it. For God's sakes. Yeah. So I don't like. It's that. I don't like yogurt for that same reason. The consistency of yogurt. I'm just bleh. No, thank you.
Damn. You're very, very particular.
I'm not though. But the list of my particulars is very short.
Okay.
I had this evening.
Yes.
Excuse me. And
Yeah.
have you ever like squeezed the bottle too much? Like I squeezed the bottle, I got it all over my upper face. Because I don't know how to drink. This evening, so alright, let me backtrack just a little bit. This afternoon, I thought I would try to cut off a conversation that I knew I was going to have later. And I said, hey, here are 3 things we could have for dinner, right? Because I hate the what do you want for dinner discussion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm almost
I
at
don't
the
know. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want?
I'm almost at the point where I'm like, let's just eat separately.
That's what you guys should do.
'Cause-
All the time.
because as picky as you think I am,
Yeah.
He's
I
nice.
married somebody who's much more pickier than that.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he's very, and you wouldn't think, you know, that's not a weight joke. That's not a weight joke, but
Hey.
you wouldn't think. I mean, but he's very, very picky,
Okay.
and so,
I think everyone's picky.
well, I mean, here's the thing.
You
So
have to be.
I'm a little bit more flexible when it comes to the menu than he is. So I will say to him, all right, well, name me a couple places and, you know, or what do you want? And then I'll just find something on the menu that I can eat. The only thing I will not ever touch is seafood. I don't like seafood. I hate seafood. But he does too. So
There you go.
I'm like, as long as it's not a seafood restaurant, I can find something on the menu. It's fine. Right?
Okay.
So I sent him 3 things today. I was like, here's 3 things we can have. And he goes, okay, cool. I kind of like this one. So I was like, okay, that's what I thought. End of discussion. Right? This is it. We're done.
Nope.
He came home, was puttering around, then comes in and goes, so what are you thinking about dinner? I went, whoa. I sent you these choices. We've already had this. This is exactly why I sent you that text at 11 o'clock this morning, because I didn't want to have this discussion now.
Right.
And he goes, well, I just was thinking maybe you didn't feel like those now. No? I said it.
Obviously, I've been planning on it all this time.
I stand by everything that I said, all the choices. I was like,
What were the choices?
What? All right, so I said Five Guys, right?
Okay.
Nice.
Because I really just wanted fries. I was like, I can deal with the burger. I just want some fries.
All right.
So yeah, I know. Oh yeah. I want a shit ton. Give me a bag of fries.
That's what they give you.
motherfucker. A bag.
A
They
little
don't-
sack.
They don't go as crazy as they used to, but it's still good.
All right.
So the other choice I think was D'Angelo's, because I was like, I'll just have a sandwich. Like I don't want anything like
Huge.
massive. Yeah,
Right.
I'm like, it's gonna be
Like a 5-course meal.
no,
Hey.
absolutely not. I was like, I just want something, boom.
All right.
So, and I don't remember what the other thing was, but then
It'll pop in her head later.
he threw like pizza at me. He's like, well, what about here for pizza? And I'm like,
Cape Cod
oh,
Cafe.
okay. No, he doesn't like Cape Cod Cafe. So if I get Cape Cod, I got to do without him.
No.
I know, it's sad. So,
Wasn't Taco Bell?
no, it wasn't Taco Bell because I was trying to find something not too far away. So it was something local.
The fridge.
The fridge. Nothing in there but misery, friend. We were supposed to go grocery shopping earlier this week, and then I was like, you know what? The mood has left me. And he goes, I hear ya. Let's just skip it.
Got
then."
up, walked out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said to myself, we'll do it Wednesday. And then Wednesday came, and I was like, no. By the time I got off work, I was like, I just don't even want to leave the house now. I'm like, no. I'm in full shut-in mode, and I had sweatpants on. I was
Lock
like,
the
I'm not
door.
getting dressed. So we ended up having the back and forth, and then so I was like, fine, just whatever. So I was in my little chair, so I spun around to go back to work, and then he's like, and then he's just standing there, and he goes, "You're mad now." And I said, "I'm not mad."
You mad at
Oh,
me?
you're mad now. I said, I'm not mad. I really wasn't mad. So I spun back. It was like funny as I spun back around and I was like, listen, I tried to have this conversation at 11 o'clock so I wouldn't have to deal with this conversation now. And I was like, just get whatever. I don't give a fuck. And then he's like, well, okay. So we have settled on Five Guys, which is good enough. It's good enough.
Now, how far away is that?
I was wearing Wareham, I think. So
Yeah.
it's ham. This is about 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
I'm still watching more of those videos from Slapped Ham.
Oh yeah?
God, that pisses me off.
That he doesn't hit the ham?
You call it your show
Why?
Slapped Ham.
Yeah.
Slap that pig.
Why have the ham if you're not going to slap it?
Right.
Ham!
He's got a cartoon pig as the logo. So do a cartoon hand smacking him. And his hammy bum.
There's this British show that I've been watching, and one of the guys, it's Trick or Treat, and the guy opens up the door, and he's looking at the kids, and he's like, ah! And he starts yelling at them, and it's funny, I'm not going to go into it, but one of the kids is a little chubby, so he's like, so he starts yelling at the kid, and he's like, you shouldn't be having any chocolate, the side of your piglet.
Damn.
I know, but
Body shaming, damn.
he was very angry he had a sign, no tricks, no treats, he had a sign. He's like, how old are you? And they're like, 7. He's like, so you can read then.
Turn the lights off, lock the door.
Nice.
Well, he was waiting for a prostitute, so
Uh,
he can't turn the lights off if you're waiting on a prostitute.
What if someone came dressed as one? What, he's so
Oh, that would have been confusing.
cool?
trick or treat.
The-
It's right here.
oh,
Treat.
I already
Me.
paid you. It's right here.
excuse me. The funniest part of that is
My treat.
it's a Halloween episode, so it's kind of scary. Well, it's a little scary-ish. And these 2 kids come to the door, so he opens up the door, and it turns out, spoiler alert, turns out they're ghosts. But he doesn't know that.
Ooh.
So he opens up the door, and he's like, yeah, another one who can't read my sign. So he's yelling at the kids, and they're just standing there, and he's like, so what do you want? You don't want tricks? You don't want treats? And so he's trying to get a reaction out of them, and then finally he just looks at him and goes, oh, you're weird. And he slams the door. So for like a week, every time Jay says something, I look at him and just go, you're weird. He's like, I know, I'm sorry.
Jeez.
So, before we get to Joe's story, I have one little quick thing I have to tell you. Have you ever been home by yourself
Yes.
and you think you hear something?
Yep.
And you're like, what the fuck was that? So, I went to let the dog out. And then she came back in, and then she was like, she wanted something because that's an accomplishment.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I gave her a little bone. It's like this big, little munchie. So I give that to her, and I'm like,
A little bit.
yeah. She's not getting a big treat. All she did was pee. So I was walking back. I got myself a drink, and I was walking back to my office. And I got a few steps into my living room, and I swear to you, I thought I heard a cough. Like a cough, like a person coughing. Like,
What was this?
Excuse me.
not this morning. It was maybe yesterday or the day before.
Tuesday?
That's why you can use it.
No.
You got the box now.
I don't know. So I was sitting there like I froze. And I was like, did I just hear a cough?
Wasn't
What the
outside.
fuck?
Sound like it was in the house?
Yeah, it sounded like it was in the house.
Wasn't the dog?
Well, here's the thing. This is the only explanation that I can provide is that she has a doggy cone because she's been gnawing on her paw, so we had to put a cone around her neck. And she doesn't know her own circumference anymore.
Mhm.
She doesn't know where she can fit, so she's going and then banging the cone. So I'm hoping / thinking that because I wasn't watching her, I was only walking back. That she must have like bumped the cone or something, and it just sounded like a cough, maybe.
Really?
That's all I got. That's all I got, and that's what I hope it was.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
That's all I got. You know, it's like I hope that was the dog. Jesus.
COVID.
Thank you. No, thank you. So Joe
Hi.
has a story.
Jose?
I have two stories.
Jumpin' Joe's got a story.
Now, all these stories are true. I can't make this shit up. I
Oh,
wish I could, but I can't.
by the way,
Oh, geez.
quick, by the way, right?
Quick, by the way.
Yeah. So last week we talked about. You had told the story about poking a hole in a waterbed.
Poking on a waterbed.
Poking a hole in a waterbed.
Not on purpose.
So at Sunday dinner, I said Joe told us a story about poking a hole in the waterbed. And by the way, everybody thought I was the only one who thought you were brave for not letting the dog take the blame. My nephew was like,
peed on the bed.
my nephew was like, he should have let the dog get an ass whooping. Why was he taking dummy? I said
I was
thought it.
6.
I said I thought it was noble. He didn't want the dog to get in trouble.
Right.
It's like, hell no, you should have let the dog get in trouble.
I paid for it then.
So then I said to my mom, do you remember Jim? My brother Jim had a waterbed, and she goes, oh yeah. She's like, those things are crazy. And then my nephew, my oldest nephew, looks at me and goes, do they make waterbeds anymore?
I don't think so.
And I said, I
Gotta
don't
go on
know.
eBay or something to get it. Fucking that
I said, I don't know. I said, they're awful to sleep in. And he goes, I bet I could sleep great in a waterbed. I said, I don't think that's a good idea. And he goes, I'm going to look it up.
Like
So-
you sneeze and you're like, whoa.
So he went on Amazon and he was looking up waterbeds. They have them still.
Oh my god.
They still make waterbeds. I couldn't believe it.
How much are they?
A few $100.
Damn.
Not that expensive.
You probably were about 20 years ago.
I know, right?
Probably a few $1,000s.
It's great. So anyway, true story. You got a true story.
True.
What a story. That was awesome.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
These stories take place before I started drinking, which was the age of 22. All right? I didn't start drinking until I was 22. All right.
So you were sober in this story.
Yes, I was.
Ish?
I was sober
Sober-ish?
in these stories. I was. All right. The first story is called Ski Fall. Emphasis on the fall.
I like how he has little stories have
I got a little
titles.
yeah. All right.
That's funny.
So I was like 19 or 20. Friends were like, we're going to go skiing. You want to go? I'm like, not really. I've never been skiing. Not my thing. They're like, oh,
Same
we'll
here.
teach you. It's fun. We can have a good time. I'm like, fine. I'll fucking go skiing. All
Were you
right.
single at the time?
I was.
All right, then
That's
just,
why
say,
I-
just say I'll go and then wear a fake cast. And you get the sympathy of the girls and
So,
everyone's happy.
I've broken
So-
my leg.
almost. All right. In order to go skiing, you got to spend a lot of money.
Yes.
All right.
Whoa! I'm out.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I mean,
Boo is right. This is the most
Excuse me.
expensive trip I've ever been on.
So, when you say spend a lot of money, do you mean like you're buying the ski supplies and stuff?
Yeah, and
But
plus-
you just said you didn't ski,
I know.
so you're buying ski stuff,
Oh, I rented the skis, but like all the other stuff I bought, like the pants.
but you don't know how to ski.
Exactly. And what?
Oh,
let me finish the
I'm
story.
sorry.
You're jumping ahead here. All right.
All right.
So I went to the ski store and I rented the skis, the special boots, and I bought the pants, the jacket, gloves,
Wow.
all this
You
other
went
shit.
all in.
Yeah. It was like 8 or 9 of us, so we took 2 cars. I didn't drive.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, all right. We left on a Friday afternoon, drove up to Vermont, a place called Cranmore. Hey, Cranmore.
I'm not a skier.
Hashtag Cranmore.
Okay.
So we had our own private little lodge, right on the mountain.
Oh,
so we could walk
that
out,
sounds
boom,
lovely.
there's a ski lift, you can go skiing.
I'd have been at the lodge.
It's like a 3-hour drive. We
Sipping
get there.
cocoa.
Cocoa. So yeah, I'll get there. We're like, oh, we're gonna go do some night skiing. You want to go? I'm like, I've never been skiing. Probably not a good idea for me to go the first time at night.
No.
Plus, I was tired, so half of them went skiing, the other half stayed at the lodge. Everyone was drinking. I wasn't because I don't drink.
Okay.
So next day, I'm like, all right, let's ready to hit the slopes. I'm like, I guess so. So I got all my stuff on, you know. I get to the ski chair. They're like, "Where's your lift pass?" I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't know I needed a pass." So I had to go back, buy a pass, spend more money,
Wow.
get the lift pass, get on the chair. I'm like, "All right, go up to the top of the mountain. Never been skiing ever,
Mhm.
first time." So I get off the chair. Of course, I fall.
Did you French fry or pizza slice?
I just flat.
You just fell.
I fell. So
Because
everyone's
if
like,
you
all
French
right.
fry when you should have
My
pizza
friend's
slice.
like, all right, we'll give you a quick lesson. And, you know, quick means like 10, 15 minutes of like done. While I'm doing that, everyone goes down do a run. They come back up. All right, ready to go? I wasn't ready to go, but I said yes anyways.
Oh, Joe!
I know. So we get to the little starting point. Start going down the mountain. I fall. Get up. Fall again. Get up. Fall again. And like, you know, it
Wow.
hurts. You
Yeah,
know,
I assume
mountains
so.
are not soft for those of you who don't know. And it's freaking cold. So everyone's like, you know, getting all frustrated. They're like, you know, the sighs, like, rolling their eyes. And like,
Ooh.
so I'm like, hey, I told you I didn't know how to fucking ski. Not my problem. So like one person like whispered like, who invited him anyways? I'm like, I was like, fuck this. Took the skis off and I walked down the
Now,
entire
you
mountain
drove?
by myself.
You could drove home now.
So as I'm walking down the mountain, little 5-year-old kids are zipping by me like, hi. Oh my god, embarrassed. So I finally get to the bottom, right? There's this flat spot between the bottom of the mountain and the lodge. It was covered with ice. I did not know this. So now I'm tired from walking down the mountain. I'm
Yeah.
cold. I'm pissed off.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm still in pain from all the falls. So I slip on the ice, and in midair I hear, oh shit! Boom! Sorry for the people in the
Who
headphones.
yelled, oh, shit?
People around me. I
shit.
come down. I didn't Billy Blanks it. I didn't knock the wind out of me.
Okay.
And no one helped me. Everyone's like laughing.
Oh.
Yes. So I finally get up, make it back to the lodge, take all that shit off, put my regular clothes back on, turn on the TV, quick make some hot cocoa,
No!
and I just chilled the rest of the trip.
That's exactly what I would have done.
Skiing, not for me.
I wouldn't have even attempted skiing.
It was so fucking expensive.
Oh.
Like,
Did they ask you to do the K-12?
no. So you skiing on one ski?
One ski.
Nope. It
When
was,
I
it
was
was,
a
it was like the K1. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Case.
When I was a little kid, my friend's older brother talked me somehow into attempting to water ski.
Oh.
Have you ever tried water skiing?
Nope.
Ho 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 ho! Don't. Don't.
Did you have like a great
I
outdoors
roller
moment?
skated, rollerbladed, and
It's
skateboarded.
very hard. I don't have great upper body. And especially when I was like 9. I didn't have the upper body strength because it's like when they go, you gotta like, there's a thing you have to do to pull yourself up. Yeah, fuck that. No, I'm not doing that. It's like doing a pull up.
Yeah.
No.
They take you for a ride on sucking
I
the
fell. But you know what? Unlike Joe, I didn't keep getting back up. I fell and I was treading.
Stay down.
I was treading in the water, and I'm like, nope, no more. Get me in the fucking boat.
I tried a bunch of times. I'm like, all right, this ain't for me.
Nope. Once was I knew. I knew after the one. I was like, yeah, no. Get me in the boat. I'm good at being in a boat. That much I know. I'm a great boater. Put me in the boat.
Boating.
Yeah, put me in the boat. I'm a great boater.
All right, story number 2.
I'm ready.
This takes place December 31st, 1999.
Oh, Y2K.
I am now 21 years old. Still don't drink.
Okay.
Friends like, all right, we're gonna go to the Palace for New Year's Eve. I'm like, sweet, I love the Palace.
Oh boy.
Those who don't know, the Palace was a nightclub in Saugus, and every room was a different type of music. So no matter what kind of music you like,
Was that the
they had
multiple? It had multiple.
Yeah.
Okay.
levels, and they had like a country music place, and they had a male strip club. You know,
I believe that's where my friend's bachelorette party was.
so we go.
I thought you were gonna say, I believe that's where I went that one time.
No, I was sideways in the bathroom.
So this time I drove, and there was like 7 or 8 of us, and
Yeah.
I had an '89 S10 Blazer 2-door. I'm like, it only holds like 4 or 5 people. Like you're
Okay.
Comfy?
yeah, comfortable. Like, oh, we're gonna take your car. I'm like, you guys are gonna be really uncomfortable on the roof.
And Saugus, that's
Yeah,
like
that's like an hour
40
drive.
Yeah, it's like 45.
My friend's like, oh, your
minutes an
back seat folds down, you can sit across from each other. You know, I'm like, whatever.
hour. Oh, that sounds fun.
I'm like, I'll be comfortable driving. So,
Hmm.
so we met at the person's house at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I walk in, everyone's drinking, pre-gaming.
Pre-drink.
One
yeah.
girl was already shit-faced. I'm
Oh.
looking at my friend, I'm like, this is going to be a fun night.
Look at that one that can't wait.
So
Was,
y'all-
was she the woo girl?
The woo girl?
The woo girl. Thank you.
Woo! Think so.
I fucking hate that when people are drunk and the woo girl.
Woo!
And then they
drink!
gotta tell you that they're drunk. I am so wasted. I am so drunk. Shut
Well,
the
I am
fuck up. I am like
Shit-faced!
5 shots. So alright,
All right.
she wasn't a woo girl, but she was hammered.
Woo! So we all get in the car, drive the hour to the Saugus. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. We all
Yep.
get out. Now she's drunk.
Woo!
Go to the door, you know, pat you down, you know, show your ID, pay the
Yep.
fee to get in. But they wouldn't
Yeah.
let her in because she was drunk. So
Okay.
we're like, okay, what are we gonna do? Like, she's like, we'll try a different entrance. Like two of them were like, well, we'll go to this entrance, see if like, the
Uh-oh.
security's less security. We're like, whatever. So we're all inside
Yeah.
except for her, and we all went off did our own thing. This was like 10 o'clock, right?
Okay.
December, cold. All right.
Yes, very much so.
So like, all right, the end of the night, we'll meet, you know, at the car, go home. All right. So 1 o'clock comes around, go out to the car, everyone's there except for that girl. We're like, what the hell
Uh-oh.
is so and so? We're like, I don't know, I haven't seen her all night. We're like, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Like one girl's like, I'll go inside. She's in the bathroom, you know. We're like, all right. So I get in my car, you know, warm it up. In the back seat is the girl. I'm like, and she's passed out. I'm like, how the she get in the car? It was locked. I had the keys. And my blazer, the back windows, the side windows, they slid open. So she slid it open
Oh my god.
and crawled into the back, right, and passed out. Now
It's
she's
smart
wearing
for a drunk
you
girl.
know, and she's wearing a skimpy dress and like those little like half jackets. So she's in there
Yeah.
for like 3 hours, freezing, no heat,
Uh,
passed out
The alcohol's
drunk.
keeping it warm.
oh yeah, the alcohol.
So
she was all
like,
set.
I'm like,
She was
should
all
we
set.
take her to the hospital? Like,
Yeah,
she's
that's why
like
she drank so
borderline
much.
hypothermic. They're like, no, she'll be fine. We'll just cover up with jackets and turn the heat on. I'm like, bad idea. I know a lot about bad ideas. I tried skiing. So I drive home, go
Yeah.
back to the house we were at, which is coincidentally that girl's house. They carried her in, you know, because she was still fucking drunk. I don't know how she's still drunk, but because I told them like no alcohol in the car, you know, while we're driving, 'cause,
Right.
You know, so I don't know how she was still drunk. But everyone like, all right,
Well,
got in the
Yeah, they
car.
had cigarettes.
I went home like, have a nice night.
nice.
Happy New Year.
Wow.
Yeah.
At that point, that you said that someone suggested everyone put the jackets on her.
Yeah.
Did they do that?
Yeah, they're like, oh, wrap her with a jacket, stir on the heat, and it should be warm her up.
How many
I'm like,
jackets did she have on?
She had one jacket, but like everyone took like their jacket and put it
Yeah.
on her.
Hmm.
So she looked like the top of a bed at someone's house party or whatever.
Yeah, pretty
One
much.
of the spare bedrooms.
She was the bed at Thanksgiving.
Someone shit on the coach. So yeah,
Wow.
that was my New Year's Eve on the Millennium.
Falcon?
Wow.
Yeah.
I was hoping that
Daisy.
all the computers were gonna go under. I was waiting on that.
Y2K
Nope.
thing.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that at all.
She's such a jerk. She went to go lay down in the middle of the doorway, so I couldn't shut the door.
Here it is, 21 years later. We're still here.
Yeah.
The world's gonna end. Yeah.
Well, it isn't.
It almost ended last year.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember. I don't think I did anything too wacky.
Wow.
I was working. I'm that person. I'm like, I gotta get up and go to work.
Yeah.
If I gotta get up and go to work, that's it.
12:01.
No. Barely. And I'm
10:01.
I'm at the age now where it's just like, I was ready to go to bed this past New Year's at like 10 o'clock. I'm like, this is going to be a white knuckle midnight right here.
I made it to midnight, but like 12:30, I was like, all right, I gotta go. I gotta work the next day. So
Yeah. It's like, I gotta get up and go to work. It's not fun. I had New Year's Day off, but Still, it's tired. Tired. I'm old. Tired.
Rough day at the office?
I had to work
Rough day
until
What did you do New Year's?
this year.
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Did you stay until midnight?
I did.
Watch the ball drop?
Nope.
Alright.
Hey.
I forgot to bring up a live video on my phone. Because Christine had to work.
I watched like the Fox one with Joel McHale and Ken Jeong.
Oh boy.
They're like, Happy New Year. Yeah.
Happy birthday!
And like, on the screen, you see other people in the Zooms like blowing the little horns and shit.
Wow.
Little,
Yeah.
those little hats and those glasses. It's like
2020.
2021.
2021.
Our hats are up there.
Yeah.
Where I,
Yeah.
where I did a magic trick and pulled the cat out of a hat.
You did. You did. You weird.
Any stories, Sean?
I probably told it before once or twice. The time that you saw me trash.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst I've ever been.
You had to carry him in the house. Just like that girl.
Yeah, we were
Wow.
we were at the pool hall first, and I had at least 2 or 2.5
Mm-hmm.
Long Island iced teas.
Mm-hmm.
So already I'm having a good buzz before we
tunnel
cross
vision.
the street.
No. Oh, that's rough.
And then we get over to the club across the way over the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out my cousin was doing bartending over there for the party. So guess what? I took full advantage of that.
Yeah. My goodness.
So I had like another 1 or 2 Long Islands. I had a Midori Sour.
What's in a Long Island?
Bunch of shit.
Like 5 different alcohols.
Yeah. It's one of those mixed drinks where
What's
they
the
put
one
like.
at the Chinese restaurant?
You thinking of Mai Tai?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of those, like, it's like, just
My-
put it all in.
My parents
like
drink.
it.
My parents drink zombies.
Zombies?
Excuse me. Yeah.
It's a zombie.
The reason why it's called a zombie is because if you have
You
one or
got
two,
one?
you yeah.
Right.
What is it?
I am.
I'm interested.
I forget what the hell's in it. It's one of those drinks. It's like 3 different types of alcohol. And I tried one once, and I'm like, ugh, ugh. It's disgusting. It's like
What do you prefer?
it's like a couple different. You get a couple different fruit juices,
Mm-hmm. Pineapple.
and then, yeah, like a pineapple orange kind
Cranberry.
of thing, and then you just get like a. I don't. It's not vodka, but I don't know what the alcohol. It's not vodka or rum. I have no idea what it
Whiskey
is.
or bourbon?
I honestly don't know.
No.
When I was drinking,
Hennessy?
I would just do rum and cokes
Yeah.
because they're easier, you know. And
Captain.
when you, yeah, well, yeah.
Or
I
Jack
mean,
Daniels.
listen, I'm not top shelf. I'll take a Malibu.
There you go.
I'll take a Malibu rum.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a Captain. I will say that it's like when you drink enough of them, and then it's like I knew exactly how many rum and cokes I could have before I would be at a dangerous level. Although I have never ever been the woo girl.
Okay. What's your
I would say
count?
that. What?
What's the count?
My old count used to be about 7 or 8.
What's your new count?
Probably 1.
Damn.
I haven't drank in jeez.
One and done?
Probably 8 or 9 years since I've had any alcohol.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just my own personal choice. It's not like
And the first thing I ever drank was a Mike's Hard Ice Lemonade.
oh, Mike's Odd Lemonade.
Yeah.
There's a
I was like, this is good. They're like, yeah.
yeah.
That's when I started drinking.
Wow, it was Mike's that made you
Yeah. Damn you, Mike.
yeah.
Lemonade.
Yeah, lemonade.
Now I like the iced tea one.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
there's like
They-
the Arnold Palmer, but like it's spiked,
Yeah.
which is lemonade and iced tea.
They try to lure you in.
We should be having these drinks on the show.
Yeah.
Drink every time I see this. Actually,
Actually.
So according to this,
all right.
vodka, white rum,
Okay, white rum.
tequila, gin, triple sec,
Tequila.
Tequila,
Oh,
that
shit.
that must be why I
a little
don't
bit
like
of cola,
them. That
a little bit of lemon juice, freshly squeezed.
I'm guessing that's why I don't like them. I have a thing with tequila. I have a hate relationship with tequila.
I do too, thanks to Tyrone.
Yeah.
So,
With the worm?
yeah.
What's the worm thing? I don't know. Never understood that. Like,
Well, because it's supposed to have soaked up all of the spices, shall we say, of the rum.
okay.
So when you,
is
the
it an
last
actual
one,
worm or is it?
yes,
actual?
it's a real worm. Yes.
So they put a real
So when
worm
you-
in
when
the
you get-
bottle.
Yes.
Okay.
So when you get to the bottom of the bottle, the last person to drink is supposed to drink the worm.
Ew.
I don't make this shit up. I'm just telling you the rules.
Damn.
I look at the bottle, I see a worm in there, I ain't drinking shit.
I wouldn't
This is
either.
expired.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't be drinking any of it from the
No.
bottle if I see a damn worm.
Like an earthworm. Like what? Does it
Yeah,
matter?
it's just a worm.
Yeah.
Just a worm.
That's gross.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've never done it.
Ew.
I've never done it. I don't mess
Neither
with
have I.
tequila. It's
I
not
never
my.
had tequila.
It's not
Plus,
my.
I
Once, and one was too much.
what was it? I think it was the movie Poltergeist 2
Yeah.
in the 80s there. The hell's his name?
Craig T. Nelson.
Thank you.
Aha.
Coach.
There's a scene where he's drinking tequila, and they keep showing the little worm inside, turning around,
Mm-hmm.
because it had like the little head of the villain in it.
Ah.
The old guy?
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
Creepy.
just taking the shape of him. And
Mm-hmm.
then they showed Craig T. Nelson, or allegedly, drinking the worm, and they went inside him. Then, like a few minutes later, he's coughing, he's getting sick, so he's now coughing up, and the worm turns into all this gooey.
Oh,
like
gross.
he's coughing up a body now. 'Cause it
That's
took,
gross.
It took the shape of almost like his skeletal system and everything.
You apologize if you're
Oh.
eating.
So even just looking at that whole scene,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
it really makes you not want to have.
I'm actually
bottle of
disturbed by
tequila
that
with a
now.
worm in it.
I'm disturbed now. That's gross.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And what a note to leave you on.
Woohoo!
Barfing up bodies. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. I'm wrapped up. Oh my god. Choose the kangaroo. These guys got something to tell you. Some guys.
If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe and share the video. Sean.
Wow.
Have a good everything and stay the hell from a wormy tequila.
Ugh.
Please.